Hey guys, this is Zombie Nemo, the original zombie fish, bringing you a tip video. Yes, I'm going to start putting up tip videos every Thursday regarding different game modes and things like that. And this video is going to be about Team Deathmatch and free-for-all. So let's get started. The first point you want to do, playing pretty much any game mode actually, is whenever you come to a door and you're not sure whether or not somebody's out there, throw a flashbang or a stun grenade or whatever you have out there just to see if it gets any hits. If it does, you know they're out there and you can go get rid of them, especially if you have recon marked on the map. And that guy right there, I had no idea he was in that little bush thing. I hate when people do that. What, yeah, flashbangs through doors help you find people. And also kind of like, if your flashbang doesn't get any marks, just for safe measure, if you still think that someone's out there, kind of like peek in and out, like kind of like playing, I don't know, I feel kind of weird saying this, playing peekaboo. Sounds really weird to say, but that's actually a good tip. Like you see me doing it right here, running back and forth behind the sign, reloading and cover and all that stuff. Sorry. But also another tip, another little point is to often find cover, which is, see, I get tagged a few times running behind the sign to keep myself protected. It's a good idea to keep yourself protected. You die less. It's pretty helpful. And that's really all I have to say about that. Because finding cover, you know, it makes you a harder target, makes you harder to find. You can often, like, if your enemy is being kind of dumb and wants to just charge out there at you after they tag you a few times, which is something you should never do, you can get the drop on them because they don't know exactly where you are. So you get the drop on them and take them out, and you get the kill. Next point, reloading. You need to constantly be reloading, even if you're using like a P90 with extended mag. You never know how many opponents you're going to run into at any specific time. So you need to be careful, and you need to constantly reload just to be sure that you can pick off those extra guys. It's saved my life a bunch, because I don't know, I get into those fights a lot where I run into like a big crowd, and either they'll run out of ammo first and they have to reload and I kill them, or it happens to me the same thing. I run out of ammo and they kill me. So, reload! That's the point of all that. Then, another big, when you're playing, I guess you just can be good for domination too. Like, pick a certain area of your map, and I don't know, it's kind of like, I wouldn't consider it camping. Like, you pick a certain area of the map, like what I'm doing up here. I stay in this little general area around the stairs and stuff like that, and just kind of patrol back and forth. And it kind of like keeps you, like, you get kills, but it also keeps an area locked down, so they only have certain areas to come in through, like this little doorway or the front door or that little side door. My team's kind of doing a good job at watching all that area for me, so I'm actually doing okay and not dying every 15 seconds, because that sucks whenever you get stuck with crappy teammates who really don't want to help each other in a team, a deathmatch. Team being the key word there, helping each other out, and you know. Anyway, that's kind of off topic. I'm talking about tips to help you get better at Call of Duty. Yeah, patrolling specific areas, reloading, all that junk I've already covered. Trying to think of there's anything else I really need to say besides that, because that pretty much covers everything for Team Deathmatch. Well, oh, you need to know your map. You need to know your map pretty well. Like, you need to know your spawn points. You need to know your, like, where enemies like to come through. Like, what are the main choke points that people like to use, things like that, because that will definitely help you. Because if you don't know your map and you're just running randomly, you're probably gonna get shot down by people who are just kind of like sitting there waiting for you, like I'm doing to these guys in the doorway. Oh man. Oh, really quickly, this is my secondary account. That's why I'm only missing like 2 pro perks on my other account. This one is my like 3rd account. I don't really use it much. It's like, basically it's my account to test things. Like if I want to learn trick shots with a sniper rifle, like the Claymore shot, stuff like that, I go onto this account and practice. Of course I don't have Claymores, or I think I said Claymore shot. I meant C4 shot. My bad. But yes, now you know that. I'm almost out of ammo. That's another thing. Keep, like, with your classes, you need to set up your classes to how you like guns that you're effective with. Don't just pick random guns, which is fun. It's a fun challenge to do that. Just pick up random weapons and go with it just to see how good you'll do, which is fun. But if you want to, like, raise your KD and stuff, stick with what you're good with, you know? Of course, that doesn't mean you shouldn't experiment a little bit. You should always go and try to find new things and what else like helps you out, because that's, God, I hate that guy. But that is effective to go out and, like, you know, experiment. That's all I really have to say, because that kind of covers all my tips and junk. This commentary kind of sucks, I know, but I'm trying my best, guys. Anyway, this video is about over. My name is Zombie Nemo. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot. You know, tell your friends and whatnot. And I'll see you guys next time.